Well, hello, I'm Keenan, and this is a fruit and vegetable primer on the importance of Pukekohe and Pukekohe to the horticulture industry. Pukekohe is well known for its volcanic soils and the range of crops that it grows. Probably most known for potatoes, but there are a number of other very important crops. And one of the key reasons why Pukekohe is unique is that there are two key constraints to growing many of the crops at certain times of the year, both north, where is a disease pressure gradient which increases as we move into the more humid and tropical climates, and as we go south we start to move more into frost-prone areas. So if we go to look at the key crops, we grow both domestic and export crops, but there's a key growing window of October, November and part December where crops come online, particularly leafy greens and carrots and potatoes, onto our domestic market, and they feed New Zealanders across the country in those key months because they are not substituted by any other production elsewhere. But we must also remember that this is a very key area for onions, brassicas, greenhouse crops, pumpkins, kiwi fruit. Many of the vegetable crops require rotation because while these soils are widespread and very rich, they also are prone to build-up of disease and into decreasing sustainability if we don't rotate those crops around. So rotation is a very important part of the growing system in Pukekohe, and those crops are mostly rotated across all of that land. We also should note that there are a range of areas both north and south of the river. There is a couple of volcanic cones. One is Pukekohe here and Pukekohe on the south side, and many of the growers grow across both of these areas and can grow on up to 40 or 50 blocks, and they share and swap their land to make sure that they can avoid disease and sustain their soils. This area is unique in New Zealand. It has those key combinations of market. Auckland is a very key driver for it. It has a community which is adapted to growing vegetable crops in rotation, and it has those frost-free constraints for growing in the winter.